congratulations, first of all,
Thank you.
on the third season of this. And I've watched a few episodes, not the whole of it, because I want to take my time watching all of them. And I just find it so exciting to see them making their way through Europe. What was it like working with this Spanish cast on this wonderful story?
It's a real privilege. It's really exciting. I mean, one of the joys of the show, shooting in France and shooting in Spain has been, opening the door to the finest actors in the country that you can find. And it's being such a popular international show, we're able to attract a lot of great talent as well. So huge talents like Eduardo Noriega and Oscar Hayanada, and then new talents like Hugo and Candela.
Alex.
Where we did, we cast on that very, very wide, and it's very exciting. It's
one of the great joys of the show. Really, is being able to fill it out. These characters, you have this idea for these characters and these stories, and then you get actors who come in and make it all work better than you ever imagined, even. And that was true in France, and it's been true in Spain again. It's just the working with the actors to realize these characters is, for me, one of the funnest and most rewarding parts of the job.
I guess this question is also for both of you, is what are the main differences you've found in working in America and working in Europe? Is it easier? Is it more complicated?
It depends what you're doing. Every production has its own challenges, whether you're working in America. I mean, I've literally filmed all over the world, and so David, from Australia to Central Europe to South Africa, UK, US, Europe. Crews are crews wherever you go. There's a certain way in which they function and work, but then within those are all sorts of cultural differences. And any first season you do of anything is always going to be a challenge. It's like Darwinian. You got to thin out the things that don't work and support the things that do. And then the second season comes along, and you just get in the groove. And you've got a great team that's functioning brilliantly together, and then we move country.
Yeah, in this case,
we start
all over again.
And it gets hard again.
But for me, the biggest difference is the hours. The hours are very different here. So a day is much shorter here than a day in the United States shooting.
Which is surprisingly annoying and difficult, actually. You get used to working in a certain rhythm of how many scenes you can shoot a day.
Right.
And suddenly you realize that, we take longer lunches, or we only do these 5 days a week, or we only do...
Right. We don't do a 12-hour day.
Those are the cultural differences that you've got to work with.
There's advantages to that. I mean, I understand why, but it does change your whole way of thinking of things in terms of scheduling, in terms of the schedule. Sorry.
Can you tell us the main sort of takeaways from this season and what we can expect from both main characters and the new characters?
The main takeaways?
Yeah.
Well, Daryl and Carol are propelled into this story of this town called Solaz del Mar, where there are these two young people who are madly in love with each other, who are at risk of being separated because of the sort of old world deal that this town has made during the apocalypse to try to help it survive. And so it pulls Daryl and Carol in different directions at first, and then they have to kind of come together to try to make sure that couple is protected, and that the town itself is protected ultimately from a variety of evil forces. And during the course of that, we see Carol thinking a lot about, or at least entertaining the possibility of a brighter future for herself, because she's come into season 3 with a greater sense of optimism. And we see Daryl thinking a lot about the past and regretting what his life has become, running and fighting.
I think in a nutshell, for this season, it's invest in love. Love is a powerful driver in this episode. Season, yes. Sorry. And it's a delight to tell love stories, and there's 3 love stories in this. I won't tell you more than that.
But that was originally the really shortest version of the inspiration for the season was love lost and found in the broken world. Love lost and found in the broken world. That was the overriding theme of the season.
I have very little time left, and I'm sure I have absolutely no time left. But I've heard from Norman that you're already shooting season 4. I'd like to know where that is going. Which country are we looking to go to?
Well,
next?
season 4, we're still in Spain.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little bit. Yeah, the first 2 seasons were France. Seasons 3 and 4 are Spain.
Okay, fabulous. Thank you so much for your time. Again, congratulations on this.
Thank you, Linda.
Speak to you another time.
Appreciate
perhaps.
it.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey you guys!
Hey, you guys!